the year.
Let's go back up a level to the association where tonight, north of the border, the Raptors outscored the Celtics 34-22 in the fourth quarter to win by 8. Is it an overreaction to say the Raptors are the best equipped team to beat the Cavaliers in the East? Not that they will beat them, but that they are the best equipped team to get that done.
I don't think that's an overreaction. I think that's spot on. I think this would be a very competitive series if it comes down to Boston and Toronto fighting it out to see who gets to the Eastern Conference Finals to take on LeBron. Because I don't look at the Hawks like a real threat.
Okay.
Charlotte,
If they are
Washington,
no.
I mean, none of those teams. Milwaukee's an exciting young team, but I don't look at them as a real threat. As far as Toronto or Boston, they just need a little help. They need a little tweak of the ankle. They need a little food
misfortune
poisoning.
in Cleveland.
That's what they need. But as composed, the Cavaliers at full strength are just a little bit better, and I think both of these teams recognize that. But hey, not everybody's healthy. Last year in the playoffs, Steph Curry got hurt.
Right.
We forget about that.
J.R. Smith's out, and he was a big part of their championship run last year.
So I think they need a little bit of help. But I think the Raptors, just because they have the size, they have a backcourt.
Valanciunas.
And I think they have a backcourt that's a little more balanced. I think Isaiah Thomas had an awesome year. But him and Avery Bradley, I think, are just a notch below DeRozan and Lowry.
Coach Doyle, now you've got the Raptors. You tell me they're the best equipped team to beat the Cavs. What is your game plan to actually get that done? How would you go about trying to implement the parts that you have equipped to beat them? How do you try to do that?
I think the next 40-plus games of this season, what really worries me about Toronto is, and I thought they were just tougher than this, is they just try to outscore you. Sure, you know what happened in the fourth quarter today against Boston? They outscored them.
Yeah.
They went and got 34. What I want to see them do is really lock down on teams because we've seen LeBron's teams in the past. You know, when LeBron was on the Cavaliers early on in his career, they were known as a defensive team.
That's right.
You know, now it's kind of evolved to where LeBron's scoring all these points. Now they're a three-point shooting team. That's only happened in like the last 2 or 3 years. His entire career, he's been on a defensive-minded team. I know the league is changing. Everyone's shooting all these threes. But they got to get stops.
Can they do it? That's the way they can be equipped to possibly beat the Cavs.
No, I actually think they need someone to get hurt.